Hey.
Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
All right.
So the CAC, we're split into 3 separate office suites. Across the way here is our domestic violence and sexual assault units. We all operate under the family crimes umbrella. So we have domestic violence, sexual assault. They have a separate interview area. It's geared more toward the adult survivors that come in. So where we are now, I like to call the CAC proper. So this is what the public's going to see when they come in for services. We have several different interview rooms. This is where we would typically meet with parents to kind of brief them about the details that we have as they're coming in. Older kids typically tend to be more comfortable in the bigger room. And all of our interview rooms are recorded and they're wired into this room so that as a social worker is doing an investigation, the detective can sit in here and observe without actually interfering or having it be too overwhelming. So it's more of a one-on-one interaction with the kids. Dr. Wendy Lane, who is, look her up, she's amazing. She's very highly regarded. She teaches about pediatric abuse exams and things like that. So this is her workspace. We have a fully equipped medical office here. This is kind of a rapport building thing that we have for the kids. So all of these pictures are our CAC multidisciplinary team members when they were children. So it's kind of fun to walk down the hallway with the detective and say, this is me when I was about your age.
It's such a way to connect and, like you said, demystify and make it a safer space.
Yeah. We also have 2 separate waiting areas. This one, as you can tell, is geared toward our smaller kids. And one of the things with our national accreditation through National Children's Alliance is making sure that we always have a child-friendly setting. And it's all just to be child-friendly. It gives them something to do. If they want to read a book, we have video games for our kids that are technology inclined. They can color, they can just kind of take that time to relax and get ready to meet with our doctor or with the detectives or whatever it may be. And it kind of gives us another space to build rapport with them before we actually go into an interview. Interview rooms. And so these are all set up. All of the interviews that we do are audio and video recorded. And what this allows us to do is, again, it's just a small, child-friendly, safe space where we can sit and have that one-on-one interaction with the kids. Another important thing about being a CAC is that we try to have all of our services and partners under one roof. So this is actually the office space for our trauma therapist. This is where we do some of our technology processing. So when we get a phone that we can download, we have the equipment to do that. This is kind of our forensic space, we like to call it. So Detective Dorsey, this is actually where she works out of. She's, I would say, our ICAC specialist. So she has access to all this equipment. She can do forensic downloads right here on site when needed. So everything else is really just general office space, but this is probably the last really particular area I would point out. This is where we investigate our internet crimes against children. So when we get, we call them cyber tips. They come from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and they're regarding what's commonly called child pornography. We call it child sexual abuse material. So when we get those cyber tips, this is where we actually process those tips to determine what needs immediate investigation. Sometimes it's been sent to the wrong jurisdiction. Some of these cyber tips are 50, 60 pages in length, and this is just where we download all of that, assess what we have, and then launch the investigation from there.
I can imagine this is a very challenging part of the job, and I just want you to know how much we appreciate and how much we recognize the difficulty, and what you do is immeasurably important. And even though you may not get all the accolades, and just know we greatly appreciate what you do. And there's, I'm sure, so many lives who you've impacted positively and who you've saved, and then the people around them who care about them. So I just want to personally thank you all.
Thank you, sir.